What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this little squad builder that I thought I would do for you guys. I was actually thinking, what sort of video should I make? And I haven't done a squad builder in absolutely ages, so I thought, why not do one? And this time, I want to have a bit of a theme to it. So today's theme is the current top four. Just create a Barclays Premier League top four team, and so that consists of Arsenal, Chelsea, Manchester City, and Liverpool. Now that's the current top four, so maybe by the time you actually watch this video, it could be a completely different top four. And yeah, I just wanted to clarify that it's at the current time that I'm making this video. That's what I'm going by, the top four. So let's start off anyway. So let's get straight into keepers. So like I said, it is a Barclays Premier League side, and we've actually got Petr Cech in goal. Petr Cech for me is a little bit better than Hart, so that's why I decided to go with him. As centre back, we actually have Vincent Kompany, our first Manchester City player, and to go along with him is actually an Arsenal player. Now I really rate this centre back. His name's Koscielny, and he is just really good in this game. I really do like him. So if any of you guys are wondering, a good centre back that you guys might be interested in, I would definitely recommend Koscielny. And Kompany's just a little bit, he is quite expensive, so I guess if you have the coins for it, feel free to do so. Then at right back, we've actually got, because I'm a little bit of a Liverpool fan, I enjoy myself a bit of Glenn Johnson there, so he's going to be at right back. Then at left back, we've actually got Kieran Gibbs. Now for me, Kieran Gibbs is one of the best left backs you can get in the Premier League. So a lot of people might say cliche or something like that, but for me, there's something about Gibbs in FIFA. He is just one OP mofo. Now, bear in mind, guys, this sort of team, it's kind of got a mixture of affordable and not so affordable players. I wanted to make sure there was a solid mixture because, I could have easily added the most expensive ones that are in the top four, but I figured that's not really helpful for anyone. So, of course, you can swap your own players in here and there. At defensive mid, we've actually got a center midfielder. It is, of course, the man himself, Yaya Toure, one of the more expensive players in this team, but Yaya Toure at defensive mid is just unstoppable. The guy is a machine. At left mid, we have another Chelsea player, and it is Schürrle. Schürrle, he's really good. He's definitely a solid, cheap alternative to Hazard. Of course, Hazard has his new upgraded card, an 88 rated card, so if you have the money for it, feel free to do so, but I personally really like Schürrle in this game. I think he's a solid pickup. Then at right midfield, we have another Manchester City player. Now, if you haven't already realized, Manchester City have a really good team on Ultimate Team. They've got plenty of strong players, so keep that in mind when I'm building the squad. Then at cam, we actually have another Liverpool player. Now there are tons of people you can go with here. You can go with Nasri, you can go with Oscar, you can go with Ozil, you can go with Santi Cazorla, all those sort of ones. But for me, I've actually found a lot of success with Coutinho. Again, it might be because I'm a Liverpool fan, but I've just found a lot of success with him and Oscar. That is kind of a toss up between those two. Nasri's okay. You can also go with David Silva if you'd like, but I've never found David Silva to be that great in FIFA. But for me, I found Coutinho's worked out really well, and he is really quite cheap. As far as my two striking options go, we have got ourselves Eto'o, a Chelsea striker. Again, really good, and this partnership right here is actually really dirty. I've got the upgraded storage. His previous less downgraded card, it's not downgraded, his previous card was 80 rated. I decided I want to try his 82 card. His 82 card is really nice. You can, of course, swap it around to, do whatever you want to do, but this is the team I'm going to be using. I scored a few goals with them, and so I kind of want to run you through that and let you guys know what I thought to the team. And what I'd like to see from you guys down in the comments below is, in fact, which four teams do you think will qualify for the Champions League, pretty much, but at the end of the table. So what do you think will be the final top four at the end of the season in the Premier League? Let me hear your thoughts down below. But let's take a look at a few goals I scored with this team. So like I said, guys, I did hop on and I decided to play a few games with the team, see what they were all like, and it is actually a very strong team. I'm almost tempted to say it is my best Premier League side I've created. I wasn't entirely sure why. I think it's because you have a really nice mixture of, high-rated players and not low-rated ones, but some not-so-high-rated ones. So overall, this team was actually a lot of fun to use. As you guys are probably well aware by now, I don't have to spell it out for you guys, but Premier League sides in FIFA are so strong. That nice piece of passing movement ended up being a really nice goal. I think it was for Coutinho as well. And that's what's so great about Coutinho. He makes some fantastic runs, but not only that, his dribbling and passing is also up there. I don't know if his passing is as good as maybe, you know, if you want to put someone like Gerrard as Cam, that works out pretty well too. But that was a beautiful little chip from the man himself, Sturridge. Sturridge, his upgraded card, I would recommend it. It's really not that much more expensive. I bought mine for around 10k, I want to say. Now, these next goals here, unfortunately, I beat the guy 5-0. I looked over at my recording software, and it wasn't recorded. I was absolutely gutted, but I scored a nice bicey there with Sturridge, and so I had to go into the replays to pick him up, so I hope you guys don't mind too much. But some nice passing again. That's what I like about this team and the 4-1-2-1-2 formation when you're playing with the Premier League, because you have the width, and you can also play it down the middle using the sort of three-pronged attack, if you will. When you have the Cam and the two strikers, you can play nice 1-2 balls through, but if you have some good wingers, then you can also play it down the wing. And when you got Jesus Navas, he just whips in some incredible balls for nicely placed headers, I guess. I actually picked up a few penalties. I didn't want to put too many into this, but I did pick up quite a few just because, you know, penalties are penalties, not too much about it. I have to admit, I found the best penalty taker for me was Schürrle, which isn't really that comforting to know. It would probably be better to have a better penalty taker, but, you know, he does the job. And for me, you know, penalties are penalties. You're either good at them or you're not so good. And sometimes, you know, for me, I wouldn't say I'm that great of a penalty taker. Now, of course, with the two strikers, Eto'o and Sturridge, you are going to have a lethal counterattack, and that's exactly what this is. As you can see, he whips one in, and I believe that was Eto'o that rise to that. He's got a bit of height on him, so that actually works out pretty well. Of course, some other players you could involve in the squad are Aguero. You could also bring in Suarez if you wanted to. So these are all options that you guys have, and as you can see there, you just slide straight into the side netting. And was that actually Coutinho that won that header? I'm not too sure. FIFA is a very strange game, and I'm not entirely sure what goes on through some of the people's heads when making it. But Jesus Navas on the corners, he's so good. And how about that for a header? That's Vincent Kompany at his finest there. What a, that's just a stunning header right there. With that forehead, he just smashes that into the back of the net. But guys, I hope you did all enjoy this video. And of course, if you want to be entered into a 1 million coin raffle, then you can check out the foot shop down below. And when you buy any coins, use the the code giveaway during checkout, and you'll be entered into a 1 million coin raffle. And yeah, why the hell not? If you're going to give yourself a chance to win 1 million, you might as well do it. But until then, guys, I'll catch you on a little bit. I hope you did all enjoy this video. If you'd like to see this a similar sort of thing, or maybe a relegation bunch of players, or a bunch of teams for the Premier League, or maybe you want to see me venture into some other leagues, do let me know in the comments. I'm always listening to hear what you guys have to say as far as video goes. So if you guys would like to see that, then let me know in the comments. Hope you guys all have a fantastic day, and congratulations to Man United fans on progressing through to the next round of the Champions League. Peace, guys.